What's going on, ladies and gents? Kagas here, and we are back at it again with another video. I know I'm late to this, but it appears that Digimon BeatBreak has come out with some new news regarding the upcoming arc after the gift arc, and that is going to be the KYO'S arc. And when it comes to the fact that this character surely is gonna have a lot of story involvement, has already had a bit of an overture story as to sort of proving why he the GOAT in all of Digimon history, anime-wise. Of course, during the Tactics arc, clapping Clay and his Pristimon, and I thought it would have been an exciting time for us to go into and break down a bit when it comes to all the information that we got over here. Obviously, the main visual. And one thing to note here is that this arc is not one of those long arcs like the previous arcs that we got. Essentially, KYO'S arc is expected to run for 4 episodes, starting from episode 38 up to 41. Hopefully I'm right in this. I'm not good at math. So yeah, without further ado, let's see what we got over here. So starting from the visual art, the Golden's Past. I would say that this art is very cinema looking. And the first thing that immediately caught my eye is this huge of an open area with 2 people standing facing each other, sort of like a very serious battle is about to take place. And of course, the sunset, the vibe and all, not gonna lie, feels like the end of an old chapter. Obviously, we got Sawashiro Kyo, Murasamemon, and we can kinda see one dude standing in front of them, calmly looking back, someone that we have never seen before. A new character. And as usual, we actually already got his character profile, named Kuroshio Soji. And I'm gonna be real, based on his appearance alone, he looks like he moves a lot. He kind of gives the vibe of a mercenary or an assassin, right? Multiple strapped on, even on his arm, the crystal thing, and a huge scar on his body. According to his profile, he's a former member of KYO'S, the 5-star. And for some reason, he's obsessed with Sawashiro Kyo. We don't know yet what that entails. Does he hate Kyo? Does he want revenge? The official profile specifically says that he lost all emotions and that he's obsessed with Kyo. And in a way, it's kind of hilarious to me reading this for the first time. Remember when I say that Kyo is the GOAT? And yes, it's because of this line over here. Like, how come you're not the GOAT when literally everyone in the whole earth is obsessed with you? You got Clay saying that you are the best of the best. Naito trying to prove to you that he's the best. Kawarazaki, basically the World Union, comes to you when something bad happens, when there's an emergency happens, when literally they got the whole 5-star behind their back, working for them. And now this monster coming back for more. Not gonna lie, at this point there should be a 6-star, and Kyo is the only person on that tier. He's the Gojo of BeatBreak, the Aizen, the Madara, the Rocks. Like, if there's someone still says he's not, then what can I say? You're blind, buddy. And jokes aside, again, I feel like that's such a strange choice of words, and it immediately tells me that these two have a much deeper history than your typical hero and villain story. And from the episode previews to episode 38, we get to see a bit of a flashback to KYO'S 10 years ago maybe, and that might be the time when he first met Soji. And I don't know, Soji should be in his 20s back then, right? Seeing that he's at his 30s now. Now we get this phrase over here by Soji, which I kinda thought that this might be why he's back. Sorta like connection to him being losing his emotion. Please stop this thirst one more time. Remember the title of the next episode being Hollow Thirst? Yep. The way I read this is the fact that Soji is described as having lost all emotion but is still obsessed with Kyo is especially intriguing to me. Obsession is, in a way, an emotion itself, right? So it raises the question of whether Kyo is the last thing that still gives his life purpose. Whether that's because of guilt, gratitude, revenge, or something else entirely. Or he is just too strong and wants Kyo to end his life. And the reason I say that is because of his expression over here in the visual art itself. His expression feels so empty and his posture felt very, very relaxed. Like he's bored, like I'm the strongest now. You know that kind of feeling? So I thought maybe that is why. Because we still don't know what Digimons he's got with him. And I really hope it's a new Digimon, right? From Shambhala. That would be really cool. And by former member of the 5-star, meaning that he has direct ties to one of them. Might be the one to replace Hanaka-chan, the water star. Because Kyo doesn't seem to remember her the time they meet. But here's my take on this. He might be the former gold star, right? Essentially, Kyo might be the one to drove him away. Now, the reason I say that he might be the former golden star is, again, going back to the visual, the promotional art. Because here it says the golden's past with an S. So I don't know. He might just be, right? And of course, by looking at Kyo in this image over here, the way he clenched his fist, covered in bloods, even to his sleeve, his shoulders aren't relaxed, they're tense. That tells me this isn't someone calmly remembering the past, right? Because normally, the Gogyose is from all over the place. They're not like in an office together or something, right? Clay in his own shit, right? Kyo might have met Kaido one time in their life, right? They're far from each other. And of course, the golden bracelet that he's wearing is kind of gets highlighted over here, felt deliberate, and I wouldn't be surprised if those bracelets are connected to whatever golden referred to here, right? Which is why it kind of felt to me that Soji might be the fallen gold star. And Kyo here, his posture tells me he's carrying emotional baggage into this confrontation. The clenched fist especially feels really important. Sometimes a clenched fist represents anger, but other times it represents someone trying to hold themselves together. Without more context, I don't think we can say which one it is. And Kyo has like this hidden sort of like angry side, which I'm pretty sure we have not gotten exposed to at all. Even the battle with Clay, he's still a bit calm, and to me, with all this setup and with what we're seeing here, cool. This 4 episode might be the greatest 4 episode of all time. Of course, we all know he's done a lot, be it good or bad things. So I'm excited to see like maybe what the past was compared to like the present. Maybe that we're gonna get the exposure of through the flashback, which should be pretty cool. So this is my take. This is my take on what's gonna happen in the story. I actually don't think we're gonna be seeing Mega this arc. Megas might be saved for the last arc, right? I think it's going to be about what happened between them, why Soji became so fixated on Kyo, and what kind of past Kyo has been hiding all this time. Of course, his decision on the Nirinso, saving Digimon and all that, right? His dreams, basically. And more bonus, on Tomura's parents, the grandfather, we saw him in the previous 2. And honestly, if that's the direction they're going, I am so ready for this arc. But those are just my impressions after looking at these visuals. I honestly can't wait to see what BeatBreak has in store for KYO'S past. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you think Kuroshio Soji really is? what the golden past actually means to you. Am I missing something here? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!